Thank y'all for tuning in again, man. Thank you, man. Welcome to another edition of Live on Sunday, man. It is your gracious host, King Crowder, here, checking back up with you like I always do. Hopefully you enjoyed your week. Your last 7 days have been productive, blessed, peaceful, and of course, man, everything we do is so you can learn something, man. Time to get it in, man. Good to check it in with the Crowder gang, man. Good to see y'all, man. It is officially second day of August. It's crazy to think about it, man. It's August 2025, y'all, ain't it? But you know, time flies when you're working, you living right, and you trying to get things to go inside your purpose, man. Today's topics today, man, I'm extremely excited about it because I believe it was another monumental lesson. What was the lesson about, King Crowder? You stay yapping, you stay trying to preach something. No, what I'm trying to do is put everything into perspective. Today's lesson will be about why do Black fathers matter, man. Black fathers matters, Black lessons that we teach on as we go through today's lesson and concepts, why everything hitting and going forward, man. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Please give me your thoughts. Please tell me what you think. What else you see you got going on. What's good, Mike? What's good, Zoe? As always, man, checking it back in with you like we always do. Oh, Mike, what it do, baby? From the boot. Talk to the people, man.
Hey, what's good with y'all, family? Hold
Mm,
on.
mm.
Shoot. Hold on. I don't
You
know what
good, man.
happened.
But as we check in like we always do, y'all, today's lesson is a deep one, man. Because like I said, y'all, Black fathers matter, man. And this week in particular, we
100%.
have two excellent case studies on it, on why it matters, on why representation, on why you need it. What's good, Zoe? What's good, Mike? Mike, telling people what's going on, what you been up to, family. My dog
Hey,
working.
I know.
He
Hey,
just
look.
screaming a
Hey,
little
look.
cricket. Go ahead.
I know. I'm looking. I know I'm looking crazy. Y'all forgive me.
Oh,
I've
good,
been,
man.
I've been out of my, I've been out of the streets where I normally get a haircut at for about a month and a half. So we gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the boot, and the boot has been treating me good. I was in Houston last week. I didn't get a chance to catch up with Real because I got damn sick. Like I got, hey, and I have a lesson. I have a lesson. Let me turn on another light. I'm live. There we go. There we
There
go.
you
Now I'm
go.
looking good. I'm live. I'm live from the telly. But let me give y'all a lesson real quick. Please, 100% be health conscious of yourself and understand your personal health. I had a situation happen when I was in Texas. Um, and I recently just found out that I am gluten intolerant, right? And I
Ah,
also found out my gluten intolerant has a pathway to irritable bowel. So me not understanding my health and understanding what that means for me and understanding you need to change your diet. I was in Houston eating crazy, like just eating everything that Houston had to offer, the crawfish, the
woo,
hey, shout out
going
to the
down.
Breakfast Club. We went shout out to the Breakfast Club. We went to the Breakfast Club, a Houston staple. I had an amazing time. But in saying all of that, I did not understand my body. I did not understand what gluten intolerant actually means. I didn't take
Mm,
the time to do the research and to understand
mm.
that, hey, dog, what you used to do, you can't do no more. You can't put that type of stuff in your body no more. And
So
ended
throwing
up
them out there
getting
to you too, for sure. No, man, Mike, what it is, man, is you learning, dog. Like you said, man, we've never been this age before. Everything we learning as we're growing. As you age, there's two things you always got to get is mentally mature. So, like I said, I'm sorry that
100%.
happened to you, family. I know you good. I know you balanced. You got a lot going on, dog. You got a lot of good things going on. But as the
Yeah, bro. I've
um,
been
you
traveling
got to
for
be
a
prepared
month.
for it. Yeah, bro. Hey, who would have thought you had been doing it 6 months ago? You
Right.
feel it?
Six months
Long
we
as you
was
continue to.
6 months we were in a very different place.
That's what I'm saying. The more you do right, Mike, like I tell you, and this is how I do for all my dogs, man. When you start to do right and you start to do what you ask for personally, professionally, it'll start to come together more. We can't
Hey,
complain that we're busy, Mike,
and
because we won't. He a celebrity now. Yes.
100%. 100%. When you get into your financial breakthrough, pay your tithes. Pay your tithes. I promise you, soon as I got my first big check from this gig, I paid my tithes, and the blessings that have been bestowed upon me after paying my tithes, after God has done what He done, and I promised what I was gonna do. Stick to. I also will say this: a lesson early before we get into the topics. Stick to your word with God. It means a lot to Him. It means a lot to Him. Stick to your word with God. I have stuck to my word, and He has blessed me tremendously.
And I want to say this too, man. Mike is cooking early. If you keep your word with everything, everything will come to you. We don't think about it like that, Mike. But if you keep your word when I'm gonna call you, when me and Mike talk, when we chop it up, if we keep our word and you do that, it builds a habit with it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't understand as you go through life, man. People don't do that. So if you do, you already in a high regard, Mike. So like I said, everything you said, dog, is coming together. Now you just got to keep
I'm gonna try,
completing, staying consistent. You feel what I'm saying?
bro. I'm gonna try to turn on one more light. I don't like the way I look. I'll be right back.
You good, fam. You good. So as we chop it in tonight's lesson, man, let me go into the monologue, brother. Black fathers matter. Black fathers matter, y'all, either if you realize it or not. It matters in what you choose to deal with. It matters in what you
There
choose
we
to
go.
operate with. It matters how you live and move your life. Facts, though, the habits and the routine. As we go into the nice lesson, man, I want to give praise and I also want to update our files and records on how we need to be moving today. And as we know, y'all, who shook the internet world up, who shocked us, who didn't shock us, who shocked a lot of people, who is controversial, man. Let's go into our own. Shedeur Sanders. Why does Shedeur Sanders need to be talked about today? Not just the bravado Mike, not just how he looks, not just how he carries himself. We got to understand that in real time, you see what happens when you got a daddy that trained you and prepare you for something, Mike. That boy was disrespected, Mike,
100%,
humiliated, critiqued, said he wasn't good enough, talked down upon, unnecessary shot on a young, what, 23 years old, Mike, on his character. When did we start characterizing 23-year-old, Mike? Come on now. When do they
bro.
get
They
characterized
did my
as
man. They did him extremely dirty, and I did not appreciate that. Because he's a young man, and first of all, he's a young man. He's a young black boy, and just because he was raised by a famous celebrity father, and just because he was a celebrity himself, don't mean we got to downtrot that man and cast hate upon him. But I will say, and I didn't know if you was finished with the introduction or not, because I'm ready to go off.
No, go ahead, bro. You go ahead and start doing your thing, Mike. I,
I will
I like to
say
give the visual, but start cooking.
I would like to say congratulations to you, Shador. Continue to not to let I have seen maturity in you. I have seen you take this everything that you've been going through with the pillar of grace, and I am proud. I'm proud. I wish I had a Cleveland Browns jersey. I might order one just for the hit for the culture. But you two touchdowns, 143 yards, 14 out of 43 is impeccable for your first NFL debut. I'm proud of you. Keep grinding, keep putting your head down, and keep showing these people what it is to be Shador. I have nothing bad to say. And 100% a black father being in a black child's life and showing him how to face adversity and shine through. I also would like to shout out Mr. Crowder and Mr. McCall for being great fathers for to me and Terrell, and it shows that a black present father, there's nothing a child can't do.
Now, agree, man. To me, Mike, what speaks out the most is this. When did 23-year-olds really get graded badly, Mike? We grading the brother by his hair, Mike, his music. What the? He's 20. He's doing what 23-year-olds supposed to do.
Well, and and
23-year-old
and
males party, drink, listen to music loudly, Mike. When did we? When
and
did that
and
stop happening?
it's because of who he is and what he is. We often forget we often forget when somebody gets the what is it, the pillar of pro athlete, the pillar of a celebrity. We forget their age. We forget what we did during that age. We put When people get in those realms, automatic man, automatic adult. If you think about it, no matter
No,
what we got going on, when you are in that realm of celebritydom, and you are also like a role model, NFL athlete, basketball athlete, we put you in the categories of a man because your salary is of a man.
but I noticed
And I'll
something in
say,
particular though, Mike. Whenever a black male is in tune with his culture, he is more heavily critiqued. Follow me. Shedeur Sanders is the type of guy that embraces his culture. He wears the plaits, Mike.
correct,
He wears the jewelry. He does the music. He is in tune with his age group and demographic. But once you present
correct,
yourself as what they deem as what they want, there is no critiques, Mike. Not speaking bad about the other
100%.
brothers, but I notice every time my brother Ant Edwards, Mike, Allen Iverson, Mike Vick, once they're in tune with their culture, Mike, there is an undertone of a stereotype that's bestowed upon them.
No, I want you to say it as it is, not in tune with the culture, but say it as how the white man looking at it. Once you display nigga,
For sure. Cook it, Mike.
once you once you display nigga, and once you display that you're not a coachable, trainable, yes sir boss ass nigga, that's when the tables turn.
No, facts. No, I can't take nothing away from that, Mike. But I noticed that all the time when the brother is confident in himself. Nothing about him to say you got a daddy mean you can't be coachable. Think about that, man. You've been coached by one of the greatest professional athletes ever, but you want to say he ain't coachable? What the hell are we talking about? You
100%.
know what I'm saying, Mike? It's just
It's
that little
because
subtlety, Mike. It drives me
and I
crazy,
think
dog. Go
it's
ahead, cook
crazy
up. I hear you,
because
dog.
when we do things our way, right? It's okay. It's okay for Arch Manning and to do things his way with Peyton and I forgot Eli, right? It's okay for Arch Manning to do things his way and to have his sons come into the job market that he dwelled in and do things the way that uh I would like my son to have this. I would like my son to have that. My son is not doing this. My son is not doing that. It was brilliant structure when Archie Manning did it for the Manning boys. It is tasteless when Deion Sanders does the exact same, ripped the page off the playbook and did it the exact same way. It's only because he's a strong black father and he's a black man, and we're scared of that. We're scared of somebody that doesn't need the system. We're scared of somebody that's already rich. We're because you can't hold money over Shadeur's head. He's already rich. He's already grew up rich. He's already had money. So we have to humble you because you're a nigga. You coming in here with your Audemars. You coming in here with your braids. You coming in here with your grills. You coming in here with your chains, and you're doing things your way. That's why we put you down to the fifth rank. That's why we putting you down on the depth chart, and you not QB1, and we know you should be QB1. It's a humbling experience, but with this humbling experience, he's already shown that he's gonna shine, and he's gonna
Facts.
do nothing more but shine even harder.
Can I put a PSA out there too, Mike? For anybody that say brothers don't support
I
each other,
think, bro.
Mike, I want to say it though. Let me put a
Go.
public service announcement out there, Mike. For anybody that say brothers don't support each other is a motherfucking lie. You know how many black men was in them stands supporting Shador, Mike? For anybody that say
Hmm.
that we don't support each other, we don't love, we don't uplift, me, Mike, it was at least 100 bros in Charlotte, Mike. That wasn't in Cleveland. How many unks was out there, Mike, with the jerseys on?
Right.
Stop telling me that black
Right.
men don't support each other. The black men that you know don't support each other. But that narrative out there, Mike, that little narrative that we don't know, bro. I see it in every phase of walk of life. Me and Mike support each other 100%. Whenever somebody, we always support each other. That little narrative, Mike, I know you always hear. I know you hear it all the time, Mike. We support each other. The uplifting is real.
But
I
also,
see it in real
we got to
time.
look at. You want to know what's crazy? I was researching for this week. Shador has a clause in his contract that no other NFL player has had before, which is the jersey sale of his jersey. That he will get proceeds of his jersey sale. My jersey's not making the team rich. My jersey making me rich, and that's
Mm,
ownership.
mm. I'm about to get it now just because Mike said that. That press. Shout out to Mike for dropping that gem. I might have to get everybody I know one if that's gonna help the brother out directly. For sure. But like you said, Mike, just
Right.
seeing that, man. And the reason why I wanted to hit this subject first, Mike, like you said, of course we are proud of the brother. But this was another part that hit me deep, Mike. We always talk about the realness here, me and Mike always. But when you don't show other children, other young men, they will deal and tolerate something that they shouldn't, Mike. Now, this video is graphic, Mike, but I want to watch it because I do believe it's crazy that we haven't seen it talked about, promoted, or discussed. Pay attention. This video right here is showing Sha'carri Richson publicly, Mike, putting her hands on, pushing, mushing, and in face of her boyfriend. Mike, why ain't nobody stopping?
Because we taught them mind our business.
Mike, when is it ever cool to see this happen in public, Mike? For real. Look
It's
at this
never
video, Mike.
cool, and
Like, shorty, what?
wilding for respect. You're a public figure.
Mike, but just Mike, I want you to think about this. Young brother, young brothers. If a woman puts her hands with you in public, that ain't the one for you, dog.
No, 100%.
Look at this, Mike. And Mike, I don't think
It's
it was on no
ridiculous.
headways. I don't think it was discussed. I don't think I
And
see
see,
nobody
I
talk
never
about it.
saw the video. I
Mike,
never
you
saw
see,
the video.
they in the airport, Mike.
Yeah, all I saw was like him make a statement saying she shouldn't have got arrested or some shit like that.
I got a
And so I
question,
had
Mike.
never seen the video at first.
I got a question. How come Diddy's a monster but Sha'carri not?
You know it's a double-edged sword.
I'm just asking. We talking among the brothers, Mike. How
I
come
will
Diddy's
say,
a monster for doing that, but Sha'carri, you see that, Mike?
why she ain't lose her, and I'm for anybody that's displaying anything in public like that, losing endorsements.
I'm for all domestic violence being bad, Mike. That's all I'm saying. If we are anti-domestic violence, which we are, Mike, we're not saying we for it. But that right there cannot happen. And I'm going to say something, Mike, and I don't know. The brother's name is Christian Coleman. I already know by his response that me and Mike saw and what he said. His daddy wasn't around like that, Mike. Can we keep it real? Is it safe to assume that, Mike? Because if your daddy see that video and your daddy see a girl put his hands on you, you not saying, bro, she don't need to go to jail. You not saying that you still going to be with her and she got to work through things. Can we keep it 100, Mike?
Yeah, because no matter what was going on, we don't know the backstory. It was no excuse for you to act like that at all.
Mike, if you with a girl, let me say this to all my young brothers out there. They might not hear us, Mike. If she put her hands on you, dog, relationship over.
Leave 100%. She gonna do it again.
Mike, if you in public, Mike,
Especially
we both have been there. Mike, if you in public and a woman disrespects you, Mike, can you come back from that?
you cannot.
In private is in private. I ain't, you know what I mean, Mike, we all been through stuff. But publicly, if
Right.
you do that to
But
me,
but
go ahead.
that's the thing, bro. That you don't even have coof enough to control your emotions until we get into a private setting. We are both public figures. We both represent the United States track and field, and you are putting your hands on me in front of everybody. You're having a meltdown in front of everybody. That's how I know that we therapy is a must. What I've learned in therapy is to control your emotions in public, especially in public, at all times, because you
If
don't
you
get a
in public,
redo. You know what I'm saying? You don't
man,
get a redo.
look, if you put your hands on me in public, what that tells me is number one, you don't even understand men, Mike. Let me cook right quick, Mike. You know my dog, Mike. Shout out to Zoe. I see you with us, baby. Hell no, tell her to kick rock. Let me say this, Mike. As people out here, we don't understand that we need to have a healthy sense of fear for people, Mike. If Mike, you know what I fear about a man? A man that you humiliate, a
Mm-hmm.
man that you disrespect. Do you know if you humiliate somebody, Mike, they can take your life for that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if you disrespect another man out in public, he can violently act towards you? She don't even have an understanding, Mike, that you humiliating that man.
But he
Them
also
shows
not being a
snap
man, bro. He
facts.
ain't he.
You
Think
right.
about it, because as a man, right, and with my woman, fear and respect are twins.
Mm.
Now you could fear me. I don't care which twin you choose. I would rather you choose the respect than the fear. But fear and respect are twins. And it's a fine line between the both of them. Either you're gonna fear me or you're gonna respect me. If you fear me, you liable to do something crazy. I would rather you respect me and not even do no stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just that was a beautiful response, Mike. It's just to me, even when I see it and hear it, Mike, it's like, brother, where your people's at? Why are you getting on camera saying you understand? No, no, man. There's nothing you need to understand. You was assaulted in the airport, Mike.
In public. In public,
In
bro. Like,
public.
and the fact that the matter is, I can guarantee you it wasn't the first time.
No. Facts, Mike.
Because if somebody is doing something like that, they comfortable. You ain't even looking around, seeing what's going on. Like, you just react, and that's the way you react in public. You have done that before. You're not new to it. You true to it. Or you have hit him so many times in private that you feel it's okay to do something like that in public.
Mm. My dog Mike cooking up, man. My dog Mike cooking up, Mike. And you know what's something else, man? I want to give another take, Mike. Shout out to you. Shout out, dog. Always, Keith, man. You gotta keep it 100, man. Look, when you out here in public and you dealing with stuff, and you got somebody that's openly disrespecting you, it's a healthy sense of fear you gotta have, man. As Mike said, I'm out in public. You put your hands on me, and you don't even have enough decorum to understand, Shawty. We millionaires. We represent the United States of America. I can't help you. And this is why I say us as black fathers, men in particular, gotta teach our sons. That way that we were taught back then, Mike, about having ultimate respect, holding women up. You can't go by that playbook no more. You hear me, Mike? Women not going by them laws no more. That respect, that understanding, that love, Mike, that we gonna listen. They ain't listening to that, Mike. We need to stop teaching our sons to go by that policy, Mike. Because we got guys like Christian Coleman, a brother that's a Star Trek athlete, on camera getting bushed, mushed. Mike, you know what the worst part nobody else gonna mention, Mike? What if another man think you a pussy and try?
100, nigga. 100.
Nobody
You
talks
have to
about
be,
that, Mike.
bro, you had to be on code 100% of the time.
And Mike, now that
And
you out
see,
in
my
public, you
shorty,
know what you go ahead. Cook up, G.
I was about to say, my shorty can't do no shit like that for the simple fact, like you said, that nigga that just walked past think I'm a bitch.
And Mike, you gotta remember this. Now on the track field, your competitor's gonna say, nigga, you ain't put your hands on Sha'carri, though. You see those lasted impacts that will be there? To me, Mike, I don't know if you know, I watched Travis Hunter play. I saw a sense of frustrations when people were talking to him. You don't think they were talking about how his old lady treating him, Mike? I
Mhm.
don't even know if you peeped that. I peeped stuff
Hey,
like
bro,
that,
it's
Mike.
the NFL, and all is fair.
Mike, everybody gonna be in your ear talking, bro. Everybody. You got that on tape now. The world has saw that. Christian Coleman, as me, as somebody that don't even know you, bro. Tonight, block a number, bro. No more conversation, no closure. You need to move the fuck on.
Bro, cause you can't come back from that.
You can't.
You put you put your hands on me in public,
I just
and had
hearing
me
it,
looking
Mike.
crazy.
Mike, and think about it, Mike. Now I have to go back out here. Now I still have to listen, and now I still gotta live my life. And I gotta live my life, Mike, good, bad, or indifferent. And you gotta understand, Mike, my name is all I got, bro. It's all I got. So, like I said,
But
Mike, go ahead.
if she would have ever respected him, she would have checked herself and never did nothing like that, and they would have handled it behind closed doors. Because I mean, every action has an opposite and equal reaction, so we don't know what it is that happened. However, it's never okay to act like that in public.
Man, love it, Mike. Love it. Second one, another Shedeur take, Mike. I didn't get to get to you when it closed, Mike. A video of him properly address another man, Mike. You know the white, you know the folk was mad about this, Mike. Take a listen and give me your take.
Tony, I be hoping you be. Tony, I be hoping you got something positive to say about me. You always say negative stuff about me. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't seen nothing positive that you ever said. I think I'm positive every day. What I'm saying, come on, Tony. What I do? What I do to you, Tony?
Mike, foul or unfair to stand on business and address a man to his face, Mike? If only time you talk about me is
100%.
negatively and I see you, is it wrong to pull up on you, Mike? Your opinion.
It's amazing. I like the way he did it because, yeah, he smiled and laughed, but the message was still clear. Like you don't never have anything positive to say about me, okay? And I'm putting you on notice. I like that. And he did it in an extremely polite way. You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Mm, I agree, Mike. To the people that don't like when nobody says something, I'm starting to learn something, Mike. You ever notice people are so comfortable online disrespecting you, Mike, that when you say something in person, they shocked by it?
One hundred
Me,
percent, because some people, we not used to people standing on business no more, bro. Everybody gangster when you on the screen and you got the blue light on your face, but when you actually gangster for real and you roll up on the nigga, not even gangster you don't even have to be gangster. You just have to stand 10 toes down on what you believe in. And a lot of people not used to that, bro. A lot of people used to standing 10 toes on the computer, standing 10 toes on the phone. But when somebody stand, it's only two things that you can do as a man, right? If somebody stand 10 toes on business, you either apologize, hey brother, I'm sorry, my bad, or you stand 10 toes down on what you said in the confrontation, you know?
squabble up.
So
Squabble up.
I think it needs to be more real niggas in the world, and I feel like Shador, you're a real nigga for that. Like, hey, bro, but he get it honest. He get it from his dad, cause well, Primetime did it a little differently, but he's standing on what he believe in. He's carving his own way. He's making his route on who he is as a person.
1,000% agree, Mike. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm amazed that people that have a problem with it, Mike. I truly am. I'm like, bro, how do you want me to address you if you saying something crazy? Do I not say nothing, Mike? Do we allow
Right, bro.
disrespect to slide? Like, are we in the air now, Mike, where you can say what you want and think it ain't no consequences?
Bro, 100%. I ran into a situation at work, right?
Uh-oh.
And maybe the nigga in me came out, right? Maybe I could have responded a different way, but the way I responded was needed and heard, right? So I'm sitting in the break room, huge break room, huge, like imagine school bigger than your school cafeteria type shit. So I have my laptop plugged in and I have my headphones plugged into my cell phone charger. I'm sitting in like a little it's like an armchair. Like we got nice chairs in there. It's like an armchair. It's another armchair beside me, and a guy walks up. He don't say nothing. He just immediately sit down and unplug both of my shits. And I
Oh
looked at
no.
him. So bro, I said, "Hey, do you fucking know me?" He was like, "Nah, I don't know you." I said, "Then plug my motherfucking shit back up, nigga." Like, what gives you the audacity to come over here and touch some shit that doesn't belong to you? Like, that's what blew my mind. Like, 85% of the people in the world would be like, "Hey, man, do you mind if I use one of these chargers?" And so, dude was like, not knowing my stature, I don't have any management clothing on. Their managers wear different color vests. Being that we're a visiting team, we don't have any vests, right? Only thing that distinguished me from a regular person is the laptop. So he was like, "Oh, my phone need to be charged. I gotta call my sister to tell her to come pick me up." I was like, "I don't understand how I need to give a fuck about that. Like, that's not my problem. It's multiple chargers down there, bro. You need to carry your ass and keep it moving." Dude was like, what are you, a manager or something? I was like, indeed I am. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. But why didn't you have respect enough when you first got there and just, bro, if he would have came 100% like, hey man, do you mind if I use one of the chargers? Nah, I don't at all. Let me unplug my computer for you. It's already charged. But to unplug my computer and to unplug my headphones and you don't even know me and you just walk up and unplug somebody's shit is crazy to me, bro. Crazy.
Squabble up. Squabble up.
Dog, I had to stand on
Squabble up.
business. I
Squabble
had
up.
to stand.
You will stand it up. You know, that's the one thing about it, Mike. You stand it appropriately. I don't think you stand it wrong. I don't think you was too disrespectful. You was right where you needed to be. Like, bro, what
Right.
the hell is wrong with you, bro? You get hands and feet on you for doing something like that, bro. You crazy?
Bro, real talk. Real talk. I was just flabbergasted, bro. Like, you really just walked up here and unplugged my shit and don't know me
You you wasn't
at
wrong,
all.
dog. You was not wrong at all, bro. You feel me? You wasn't wrong. Like I said, I'm hearing it myself. Like, bro, dude, buddy, crazy. He he lucky you ain't put feet on him.
100.
So now, man, and that's what I'm saying, Mike. Just seeing that in real time, man. People are so used to being disrespectful. They ain't even used to you saying nothing, man. They not. So, like you said with the Shedeur thing, buddy, he approached him right. Like, hey, bro, all you do is write bad stuff. Can you switch it up, dog? Can you switch it up, Mike?
Right.
I know you feel some type of way, but can you switch it up some?
Right.
Buddy was, oh yeah, we'll figure it out. Nah, bro, we know what you're doing. Switch it up, dog.
Hey, say something positive about me, nigga.
Say something. Have a balance, dog. That's all I'm saying. Next up, Mike. Touchy subject. I never try to touch family, Mike. You know we never do. But if you did not see, Mike, finesse 2 times, Mama got on and did a GoFundMe.
Ask for six
Sad.
bands.
Asked for 6 bands, Mike. I believe the brother responded back as he could in a freestyle. I want you to hear it before we give our take on what and how you take care of family. Pay attention, Mike.
If you fall down, you get up, baby. They tried to lock me away, but it ain't enough, baby. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. Say if you fall, went to jail, came home, went to jail again, came back again, went straight in, caught the beans, went fed. Then I lost a lot of friends. 5 years, relatives, family problem. Now I feel like Eminem. This song's bitch gone, mental problem. Now I'm popping syrup wheel. Bipolar, schizophrenic, paranoid, kicking in, trust issues. Finesse gang, Aryan Nation, KKK, what that mean? Fuck niggas. From juvenile to the county, to the pen, all the way to Mason. PSI, ain't rat, check the paper, no cooperation. United States versus Ricky Hampton. No, I ain't penny. In Little Rock, I shoot the spot. The U.S. Marshals caught me with the cannon. But I'm back though, relaxed though. The principle is I'm just being cocky. Cause I live what they rap about. I really got the wounds on my body. Stand down, you get up, baby. They tried to lock me away, but it ain't enough, baby. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. Say if you fall, what were you on visitation today? I was shedding tears. Where were you when the Fed lawyer told me I was facing 10 years? Huh? Machiavelli prosecutor shines on me, label me an outlaw. Now fuck a bitch and pay the bitch and kick her out like she was on the alcohol. Protection, they the real estate, manipulate, but never told lies. We demonstrate on any day, get in my way. I put that on the fire. Hey, the same way you fall down is the same way you rise. Look, he faking here, bitch. So it's like the blind leading the blind. Fuck the DA, United States, the prosecutor, lawyer, and the judge. Because they don't respect them from the judge. Ran up and checking guys out the mud.
Mike, I believe he tried to emotionally communicate that as best he could, man. But your take, Mike, on family, money, and when you doing well, what is your responsibility to take care of people? Mike, cook it up.
I'm gonna cook it up from my own personal experience.
Always.
I have a I have a cousin that was in the NFL, actively played for the Patriots, actively went to the Super Bowl. I don't like the way that sometimes people use him. Like we go to the bar. I have a full time job where I make money. Just because he makes more money doesn't mean I treat him less than human, right? I will say, hey, bro, go to the bar, order what you want. It's on me. First round, second round on me. I'm not the way I was raised and the way that my parents brought me up. I'm not expecting him to do anything. He a man, just like I'm a man. We put our parents on at the same time. Do you know that made him be like, yo, cuz your money ain't no good here? But it's the fact that I'm willing and able to look past his millions and treat him like a real person, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that when you amass a certain amount of money, there is always, and especially when you grow up in a disenfranchised home, your mother was on Section 8, or your family is not doing well, like middle class or higher, there's always an expectation for you to have to take care of those people, right? But ma'am, you got a full-time job. Just because your son is a millionaire, you have a full-time job. They just didn't kick you out and evict you for missing one payment. You have missed multiple payments. If your son was paying for your home and you did something that was well, shoot, my mom always told me you gotta have enough money to be where you at and to be where you want to go, right? So even if your son was paying those payments, why weren't you saving your money for a rainy day? I don't know your financial situation, but I know if your son was providing a place for you to stay and you work and you have a bank account, you should have been saving for times like this. I just don't think we should always think the responsibility is for that person to take care of us. No. In the situation and the story that I was telling you, I'm still taking care of my cousin because I make my own. I don't need your money to buy me drinks at the bar. I'll buy you drinks too. That's you. I think we gotta stop thinking, oh, we didn't made it, he didn't made it, because at the end of the day, that's that one person's personal finance. And whether they choose to bless you or not is up to them. But I'm not gonna wait and depend on somebody to bless me when I am able and capable of doing it on my own. And if you were arguing with this person, at the end of the day, they can cut them funds at any time. They can cut them and you not make that bread, and then you stuck. But I would rather not depend on anybody and do what I can. If you want to pay my rent, fine. But I'm gonna have a nest egg. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a nest egg. You may not be a rapper. You may go to jail. Yeah. You may be up one minute and you may be down. The records may not be selling like that, or you're prone to go to jail. You may go to jail again, and the money get tied up. And then what? I'm gonna be out on the street. So you gotta always look and take care of number one, and not depend on nobody. Don't be on nobody's titty.
No, I agree, Mike. Beautifully said. I think to me, it's most crazy is that he done took care of his mama, Mike. This brother done
Right.
been back and drove to prison, jail, all type of. He done looked out and did stuff. For you to be on there and to go that far, that was an embarrassment tactic, Mike. Let's keep it real. For him to do what he just did to try to make a song, knowing the brother need help, he's trying to emotionally communicate, bro. I done been through stuff Mom Dukes ain't never popped up on me.
Right.
Y'all both traumatized, Mike, going through what y'all done been through in life, and that's okay. But
Right.
to act like he ain't never looked out for you, man, that's the thing, Mike. You can look out a person 20, 100 times, Mike. The one time you say no, they gonna remember that mama. I can look out for you every time, but if I say nah, I ain't got it, how you respond?
Man,
And that's
fuck
the truth.
real. That nigga. Yeah.
I'm
You know.
used to it, Mike. It don't bother me. I always tell people the same thing, Mike. I'd rather for you to get 200 from me rather than 2,000. You can have the 200, Mike. I ain't gonna miss a beat. I ain't got nothing to say. You can have it. You ain't gonna never get nothing again. So who really lost? Me or you?
Right.
Now you never have access to get anything from me.
And
So did
then you
I
doing a
lose or did you
GoFundMe.
lose?
Bro, then you doing a
Always.
GoFundMe. Talking about my son kicked me out and he ain't paid the
It was
bill.
a disrespectful tactic, Mike. She knew how to get emotional response. As a man, Mike, reading that was like, damn, Vanessa ain't really. My first
Right.
mind is like, Mom, why would you put that out there?
Right. No matter what we going through in private, don't bring it to the public sector.
You did all that to be spiteful, Mom.
Now I can never hold you down.
Never. And now it makes it worse. You putting this brother out here. Let's keep it real, Mike. Rap money slow. Shows. I mean, Might Beyonce on tour. I know money slow. How many times
Everybody
Beyonce
money.
been on tour the past? Mike, come on.
Hey,
While we fronting,
she didn't drag the game up for everybody. What other
Mike, I'm
artists besides Chris Brown you know touring right now? And I'm gonna be
Mike,
honest with
it
you,
ain't no
finesse.
K Dot. That's it.
Right.
Who else?
Finesse two times. When have you came out with a song?
Mike,
You ain't You keep posting you and your girl having sex online. You need to be writing rhymes, my nigga.
Mike, the club scene is slow. It's so much like you said, Mike, it's different. It's slowed down. I know, Mike. The club, hey, club era slow. Mike, we went out in Houston last night, Mike. City was dead, Mike. Compared to 4 years ago, Mike. City, people like, oh, it's people going out, but they ain't, you know what I'm saying, Mike? You can tell the difference. We going out, but it's at the $5 spots. Them sections clubs, dead. Money ain't flowing like that. People don't want to believe it. I'm telling y'all, money is slowing
We in a
down right now.
recession.
For
We're in a
sure.
recession, and people don't want to call it what it is.
Yeah, and like, hey, Trump standing on business. Mike, hey, look, I done seen the letters being sent out. Mike, Section 8 over next year for a lot of people. Cut,
Well,
Mike.
it was never supposed to be a lifetime thing. You
True.
weren't supposed to raise your kid and your kid raise their kid and they living in the projects. Like
Oh yeah.
that's not really what it was for. And a lot of black people gonna get messed up, but what a lot of people don't realize is public housing and stuff like that. It's more white people on that than anything. We
Oh, for
just don't.
sure, Mike.
We just like white people on welfare, WIC, EBT. It's more those people than black people. We just see the black people. We don't understand or hear about the white people. It's more Jewish people in New York on public housing than we know about. Like
Absolutely, Mike. I ain't just and Mike, you know I'm with you. I'm 100% on target. It's
right.
just it's gonna be a lot of changes for a lot of people that I don't think a lot of people ready for, Mike.
But
You know what
bro,
I'm saying?
like if we was doing what we was supposed to be doing with that, it would have never got taken away. If families was, oh, you need help for 2 years and you down bad, cool. Like I said, you weren't supposed to raise a child from infancy to adulthood and be in the
No. You
projects.
spitting, Mike. You spitting, Mike. You spitting. And
And my
all
thing is
boils
this.
down. Go ahead.
My thing is this, right? If your rent is $20 for the whole year and you got a full-time job, why won't you bank in that shit? Setting yourself up. Why won't you putting that
Right.
money?
No, you
Why
know,
wasn't you
Mike,
putting that money in a Roth
living
IRA?
life.
Why you didn't put that money in health insurance where you get the money out where you get a certain amount out while you're alive and then you get even more money when you die? Why weren't you doing these things when your rent is $20, bro? Your rent is $40 a month. Or even I know some people that paid like their whole shit in a whole year. My thing is this, if you are getting those type things, you doing the wrong things by buying all the Jordans, buying a Mercedes, and you live in the projects. Like, really be real with the shit. Like, really be cool with the shit and do what you're supposed to do and get off your ass and get on your feet. That's why Trump is cutting this shit. Like, truthfully, I feel bad for the people that actually need it and ain't gonna be able to do anything with it. But for the people that took advantage of it and used it as a crutch and used it to get by on the system, shame on you. And then another thing, they were complaining that now I don't know if this is extreme or not, but you're not allowed to buy like junk food
Bro, yeah, they ain't
or like
playing, Mike.
you ain't allowed to
Sodas,
buy like
candies.
wild shit with the EBT. And you got to think about it. So many people have broken the rules and done crazy shit. The shit is really for you to get your basics and your healthy foods. And you out there buying lobster tail and shit like that. Like, nigga, if you
Mike,
buying
it's an
lobster,
overcorrection. I agree, Mike. Everything you saying is facts. And the reason why we got to speak on this subject, Mike, and I'm going to pivot a little bit for us. Everything that Mike has been mentioned is about choices, man. And Mike, I don't know if you saw it. Boosie about to go to jail. Based off,
for when he had the gun in his waistband when he was doing the video.
Mike, what makes it worse, you a convicted felon around other felons with the waistband in your video in California. But the
Oh,
guy asked a great topic.
California don't play with the guns.
Mike, great topic. Let's hit a brother, and I'm going to get your honest response, Mike. Fair use.
Ass went to his Instagram to let the world know he took a plea deal in his federal gun case. The problem with this is Boosie thought he was playing mind games with the government after they had pictures and surveillance of him brandishing a weapon with well-known gang members in California. At 42, 43 years old, if he was given 15 years in prison, that would have been the equivalent of a life sentence. What kids need to realize is Boosie believe he's a rebel. So you would think
think prison time meant nothing to him. But here he is crying to the world, asking them to stream his album and support his cause. No, bro. Now you about to lose the Boosie estate, your fleet of foreign cars. You just ruined the life of your baby mama Rajel. And this is who y'all call y'all OGs. This is the people y'all respect and revere in the streets. His knees weak, his back bad, he taking insulin. He's in no condition to be in prison, but yet that's where he going. Now, will the state take it light on him? No. I say about 60 months, 15 years suspended, active parole, meaning you're gonna have to do urine tests, pay restitution, etc. Stop pushing criminality as if being a civilian is whack. You don't have to do foolish things like Boosie Badass carrying firearms across state lines, and you have a family to support. Do not take God's blessings for granted, especially when you come from the streets. When you got an opportunity, embrace it, change your life, and influence those coming up under you to do the same thing. Not what you did in the past, what you doing today. Y'all could pray for Boosie. I'm not. It's an example of a flunky being a flunky in my home.
Mike, brother was harsh, but was he
Nah,
wrong?
hey, tough love, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I hate that you going to jail, Boosie. I'm a Boosie fan, but when you a millionaire, and I don't know how many times I have said this on this podcast, we're gonna have to make a montage of me saying it. But when you a millionaire and you have come up with have amassed a certain amount of wealth, your mindset has to change from the mindset that you had before you had the wealth. Your mindset needs to grow with the money. Now, if you know you on a federal probation and you know that them boys is looking for you didn't beat a murder case, you didn't beat cancer, nigga. If I was you, too many fucked up shit has had happened to you, and you need to live right. Boosie, we know you hood. We know you street. But you need to stop doing ignorant shit. Ignorant shit meaning, like dude said, you took a firearm across state lines to California where they do not play about their guns, and you are in a video with known criminals who have felonies, and you have a weapon with you. You put you and everybody else in jeopardy. You say you a positive man. You, like he said, you ruin your fiance and your child, your newborn baby. They ain't gonna see you for a while. Your money fucked up because you ain't about to be making Boosie. Your money was already fucked up because who for real listening to your music? Who for real listening to a brand new a Boosie album? So you was on the back end of your rapper shit, bro. Like now you appearances and you know movies. Cool. But ain't nobody gonna give you no movie while you in jail. That mortgage, those car payments of the fleet that you have, all those cost money. So if unless you doing something that earns passive income that can be provided for you while you in jail during this time, like you said, your shit about to be gone. I just don't understand when you amass this certain amount of money. The Bible says when I was a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. Y'all niggas ain't putting away childish things. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Shout out, man, Mike. Beautifully said, brother. I think for me, Mike, the most saddest part is this. People think when you get money, it cultures you or helps you.
It does not.
Money doesn't do anything but give you influence, Mike. This is a perfect example of a rich man thinking, I got money, I'm absolved from things. You
No,
know what I'm
nigga,
saying,
you're
Mike?
still a like I don't understand. Like, nigga, you're still a federal criminal.
Because we
Bro,
place so much emphasis on money, Mike. People think
bro,
I have money, Mike, I can get away with. I'm telling, if you meet an average young person, Mike, and you tell them you got $15 million, they don't understand. Just because you have 15 million, Mike, you still got obliged by the law.
nigga, Diddy is a billionaire and he's in jail.
Perfect example, Mike. People don't think
And
about it though, Mike.
Boosie ain't got a lot of money like people think he got, bro. He don't.
I know. I agree, Mike. I just think the saddest part, like you said, Mike, is that his life is never gonna be the same. You
No, bro.
older,
And
bruh.
like dude said, bro, you're in no shape to go to jail, bro. Cause it's gonna be a motherfucker in there that don't give a fuck that you Boosie badass, nigga. You're on insulin, nigga. Do you know how hard it is to get insulin outside of prison? Now
I
think
do.
about how hard it is for you to get insulin and take your shots on the regular inside a prison, bro. You might
I
die
just
because of that.
I just think of Mike being in there, and then you got to still pay for this. Your new kids. I mean, like you got kids that's older. They've been flossing. I mean, it's just gonna be a whole lifestyle change for all of them, man. Remember how his kids been flossing? I got the money. Do you know how much all y'all lives are about to change?
Y'all niggas better get some jobs.
Like I'm just telling you for real. If you ain't got no money coming in, you all the stuff y'all been talking, we gonna be straight. You ain't gonna be straight, bro. Reality about to set in.
Like I don't
Reality
think
about to set in for
people really don't
everybody.
people don't really be thinking when they be that new BMW that you just bought your baby mama, the BMW that you got custom made that you still probably paying the tags and not the tags but the price on dog, it's gonna be gone.
Everything, man.
Like
How she gonna afford the insurance, man?
they're gonna have to sell. How's she gonna afford the house? How's she going? Because now everything's on her, and she's not even your wife; she's your fiance. So some type of financial stability and things that she needs to be able to make decisions on, she's not gonna be able to make decisions on because she don't have your last name.
No, I agree. I like you said, Mike. It's a sad thing to be in, but like you said, it's real, man. But again, Mike, at
But
40
niggas don't
something
be
years
thinking,
old,
bro.
right?
Niggas don't be thinking, bro. Like, bro, you a millionaire. Talk that shit. Talk the business shit. Like you want to be in videos with known criminal felons, and you have a gun in your waistband. And why didn't you just nigga? Everything on set is a prop.
Well, you gotta
Everything
understand,
on
Mike.
set,
You speaking like a mentally mature man. Remember, I'm a street
bro,
nigga, dog. Remember, Boosie still in that I'm a street nigga dog energy. And I love Boosie
bro.
sometimes, Mike. Like you said, it just shows me
Every
he lives it.
bro. Everything on set is a prop. Everything, even the gun in my waist, man, it's a fake gun. But you ain't even supposed to. This the thing. These niggas be making these music videos and shit, and bro, you not even supposed to be around this shit or these people. Why you don't just sit back, make appearances, and get slow money? Like, bro,
You gotta
the
remember,
one
Mike.
thing I could say,
I
the
want to
one
be
thing I could
seen.
say Bro, the one thing I could say from T.I., that nigga caught that gun charge, and we ain't never, nigga, you can't even see a nigga with a BB gun around T.I., nigga. Like, you feel me?
Well, you gotta remember, Mike. Ti married. Ti got he didn't settle down a lot. Ti don't be on the scene. Ti doing comedy, Mike. Ti don't even do gangster rap. Boozy still young, man. You feel what I'm saying, Mike? Ti ain't having no kids. I will say this for a man: if you get a lady that's with you, Mike, Tiny really helped him. She made that man sit down. Why do you think everybody joke on Tiny and Tip, Mike? He loved that girl because she made him settle down. If you know what I'm saying, Mike, we got that old lady, she ain't gonna let you be out there at night, Mike. You know that, Mike. So Tip didn't really slow down a lot, Mike. When last time you seen Tip in a club appearance? Think about that, Mike.
100%.
You know what I mean? You got Mike. It's been over 10 years. When the last
It's
time you heard
because
Tip talk against the record?
bro, you diversifying yourself.
Yes,
We
he's done.
we talk this all the time about when
Mhm.
people amass a certain amount of wealth, you have to continuously elevate and continuously grow and continuously developing yourself.
And
Boosie,
Mike, Ti don't even talk the same. Mike used to talk, Mike. When you last time you heard Ti talk like Ti from what you know about that? He don't even
yeah, that
talk like.
nigga
You
talks.
notice that, Mike?
That nigga talks because that only gets you but so far in
His
business.
mental's different. He a different man. He dreads, Mike. Like his whole every Ti is a completely different guy. You can see his
Yeah,
transformation. You know what I mean, Mike? Like you said, that was a great example. But what you gave in that great example is damn Boosie's still the same man. Ti
yeah,
is a
it's
completely
mentally.
different man now. Dreads, Mike, tall glasses, and do Ti family prodigy, man. I don't think I've ever heard Ti say gun talk anything like that in a while. I don't
No,
think I've
bro.
seen Ti in a party flyer, Mike, in 5 to 10 years. Have you seen
That's what I'm
a club
saying,
appearance?
bro. But Boosie got to do that because he never diversified his funds.
But the saddest part is too,
That's
Mike, like you said, them kids and everybody gonna everybody's lifestyle's gonna have to change. And his kids really
100%.
ain't ready for that, Mike. Because they've been having a nice car. Like, y'all realize how much y'all gonna have to if Boozy gets significant amount of time, ooh,
even if it's paid for, right? Nigga, insurance on them luxury vehicles ain't no
What?
hoe. Property tax on them luxury vehicles ain't no
Mike,
hoe.
gas, tire, maintenance. Where you living at,
100%.
fam? Rap money
100%.
slow right now. What are you doing, Tootie Raw? What are you doing right now?
Rap money real slow. Think about it, nigga. Boosie still living off fucking independent, nigga. She got her own house. She got her own car. That's his number one shit. And it ain't even his song. It's Webby's song.
You ain't lying, Mike. You
You know
ain't
what I'm
lying.
saying?
So, like you said, Mike.
Boosie had a good album that he released last year or the year before last. But nigga, ain't nobody playing that. It just made me sick that these guys get, bro. The Lord knew not to bless me with millions, bro, because I'll be Master Musa in this motherfucker. Like, you feel
It's
me?
okay, but
You feel
you'll
me?
get it later on, Mike. You know, right now you're not ready, so that is a blessing. I'm gonna tell you
Bro,
right now, Mike. God bless us in many other ways, Mike, to always keep us going. Shed alive to the dog, Mike. This hurt my heart to see it, Mike. Breaking news: FDGM Academy is facing 2 judge indictments totaling 80 racks, Mike, for unpaid fees, water bills. The city of Wilmington has issued a monitor, meaning the school building will be seized and auctioned
bro, what
off by
is
the sheriff.
this? What whose academy is this?
Umar Johnson School, fam.
Oh man, not the Marcus Garvey school.
No, Mike. Yeah, Mike. In the indictment, he can't even front Mike. They said the brother ain't paid a bill, Mike, since January.
Damn.
Mike, they got his name. Remember when he had the issues out there, Mike, talking about the black school, Mike, and it just gets worse, Mike. And this all just hit the airwaves this weekend, Mike.
Damn,
And it
man.
was, yeah, Mike. And dog, for you to pull up 80 racks, Mike, you was missing some serious bills. Keep it funky, Mike. 80 band, Mike, you ain't missing 1 or 2 payments.
Nah, bro,
Dog, that's about 7, 8 payments.
you not making no payments at all.
Dog, and I hate to say it, Mike, the show money for him slowed down. When have we ever seen Dr. Umar do this many features in the past year and a half, Mike? Podcast features,
Bro, he been
features
quiet.
speaking all the time. You notice that, Mike? That's been going up a lot more lately with him. So it hit me, Mike, when you had that accusation about your account being froze, bro. You knew this was happening, fam. That was a pump. Remember that, Mike? My account, bro. Stop it. You been knew the account was
Bro, my
froze,
thing
fam.
is,
Talk.
keep it real, bro. Stand 10 toes down. If you a fraud, you a fraud. Nigga, keep it real.
Ah,
Like,
well, Mike, he can't say that. What? How is he gonna make money, Mike?
well, we know you're a fraud if your school about to get seized by the government, nigga.
I
What's
think
the
what hurt him the
enrollment?
most.
What's the tuition? What's the where are the kids at, nigga? Like, what's going on? Did you just
Who's
build this
trusting
shit?
their
Get a bit?
kids with you, Mike? That's the real question.
But see, this is another thing, bro. If the nigga got a 501c and did it the right way, you wouldn't be behind on your bills. If you was doing this, see, this is another case of niggas. And I'm sorry, I'm so relaxed, my nigga. Like I'm chilling.
You
But
fine. You cooking.
if you were a man of your word, you would get a 501c3. You would have the business pay for itself. Then you wouldn't be back behind on taxes and those utility bills with the 501c3. You could have had somebody help you take care of them, put you on a budget care program with the city. Damn. Come on, Dr. Umar.
Mike, let me tell
But
the truth.
anyway, the Pan African movement
It's over
is
with.
dead anyway.
Mike, listen, let me tell the truth. Umar was chasing the clout. Umar was getting more sex than a little bit. Umar was traveling, speaking, and living his life, Mike. In his most recent video, Mike, let me keep it real. The man didn't like he was clean, Mike. It didn't like he was shaved. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it funky, Mike. You living life, Umar, on the edge. I'm not making no excuses about what you're doing, but I can see from you visually, either you on that book of sugar or something going on, fam. You drinking a
Hey,
lot,
bro.
anything, Mike. You not worried
40
about no
lashes.
food. Mike, you not worried about nothing. Looking at you, seeing how you're moving, man, you're living life, fam. The gig is up. Your credibility, your reputation will never be the same. What you can do your time, come back out, own your problems, and become a new man. But everything that you've been speaking and preaching about, bro, you have zero credibility now. It's to the point of no return.
Go by your real name. Don't even be Umar Johnson no more. Be David Lassiter or whatever you
I mean, Mike,
whatever
it's
your real
just
name is.
he's still immensely talented, Mike. It's just now you have to go the academic route. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Now you have to go that route where you're gonna actually be doing the work now. You have been living a life where you ain't been putting in the work. But let's keep it real, Mike. I think he could have headed to school if he was serious about it, Mike, by putting in the work when he was really popping. But
He
what he
could
was
have
doing, Mike, he was
because he
eating.
could have partnered, but he
Yes.
could have partnered with the right people. Shit, LeBron opened the school. It's many of niggas that opened the school, bro. Like you could have partnered with them niggas and figured out what they was really doing, but you really didn't want to do it for real. That's all
No,
that is.
Mike, you wanted to speak, you wanted to travel, you wanted to smash holes from different city, you was living life. That's what he was doing, Mike. I get it. I know what you was doing, bro. But now that the speaking money is slowed down, now the economy has affected all of us. The truth is coming out, bro. And it's sad to say, but now your credibility is done, Mike. Who's sending their kids to your anything? Who's sending them
Right.
to anywhere, Mike, that you talking about?
Bro, but if you did it right the first time when you was fly, everybody would have had their children in the Dr. Marcus Garvey school.
I agree, Mike, but like you said, Mike, I didn't realize, Mike, you know, when he first started raising money, this is gonna blow your mind.
When he first started raising money.
2012, Mike.
2012.
Do I need to say anything else?
Bro, we could have had a whole university by now.
Mike, he touched more than $4 million since 2012. Easy. Easy. You never wanted to do it, bro. Like I said, Mike, you was living life. You was getting,
Another Akon.
Oh, my,
Another
thank you for
Akon.
bringing that up, Mike. Let me find that video. Go ahead, Mike. Keep talking about that, man. Oh, man, Mike, I don't know if you seen the boy Akon. Let me find that, man. I'm glad you said that, Mike. I'm
Man,
glad
Dr.
you
Umar,
said
man,
that.
fuck you, bro.
Go ahead. Talk your shh.
Nigga crazy, bro. Hey, all we ever want in life is for you to do what you say you're gonna do, bro. That's it. You could have came to us and be like, man, the school ain't cutting it. I'm sorry, y'all. We got indictments with 80 racks of utility bills, my nigga. That shit crazy.
Oh,
You
yeah,
right,
Mike. Once
real?
I saw that. Well, let me say it. Speaking of the Akon thing, Mike, it's really making you think that whole app, Mike. Akon ain't been seen, Mike. He ain't did an interview. Bro, the jig is up, dog. Akon City was supposed to drop this year. You ain't even got a goddamn freeway down that motherfucker. Where you at, Akon? I thought you
Nigga,
was
he
so
ain't even gotta
talented.
pay. He ain't even gotta pay road. Fuck a freeway, nigga. He ain't
Bro,
gotta pay
Mike said,
road, nigga.
I mean, bro, what happened, Akon? I'm tired of these scammers getting the pass, Mike. We got to know. No scammers are
He
getting a
is
pass.
Nigerian. Hey. And for my Nigerian family, I'm sorry, but Akon is Nigerian, bro.
Not they be on the
And that
scam
nigga,
shit, Mike.
huh?
That's what makes people not want to do business with you, bro. It doesn't, Mike.
100%.
And to make it worse, Mike. Let me see. I had something good for my dog. Oh, Mike. Not Charlie. Oh man, I gotta do it for my Mike. I'm sorry to play this ignorant motherfucker, Mike, but it just popped up, man. We gotta play it and respond. So, are you ready, fam? Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, God. Oh, God is good. I keep telling y'all, street niggas ain't got no God. God do not look out for street niggas. Boosie really thought he wasn't going to jail for that pistol. I knew he was going. I just was waiting. I couldn't wait to celebrate. Playboy, I can't wait till Boosie go to jail. Playboy, I'm gonna go live all day long when Boosie go to jail and let y'all request. I'm rubbing in Tootie raw face. Tootie, I told your ugly ass to leave me alone. I left your dad alone, but you keep been fucking with him. I knew he was going to jail. So I just sat back. I'm gonna make y'all ass cry when Boosie go to jail. I'm gonna celebrate like a motherfucker. Boosie going to jail. All that newborn baby. Won't get the Boosie won't get to see that newborn baby till the baby be walking and talking. Boosie going to jail. I knew they were gonna get him. Boy, I was
bullshit. I was mad the motherfucker. Boosie going to jail, y'all. Boosie going to jail. Boosie going to jail. Boosie going to jail. Boosie going to jail. And he ain't gonna tell. So he gotta go to jail. He won't tell. I'm so happy Boosie going to jail. And I can now. This should be more content. I'm finna have content forever, long as Boosie in jail. I'm gonna make fun of his mama. I'm gonna make fun of his new girlfriend that just had the baby. They're gonna have to go breastfeed the baby in the visitation room. They're gonna have to pump the milk. Say, Boosie, I got perfect attendance as a father. You done been to jail on Tootie, the Ivy little girl, whoever ever know you don't went to jail on all your kids. You gotta be dumb and stupid. You should have snitched, Boosie. I love my kids so much, Boosie. I would have said that's his gun. That ain't mine. That's his gun. Check the fingerprints on it. But you know what, Boosie? Your fingerprints was on the gun. They seen it in your back pocket with that motherfucking satellite. You can't beat the police, Boosie. I tried to tell you, you might as well come join us. You can't beat us, Boosie. You might as well come join us. Boosie going to jail. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm going to celebrate. Who wish jail on people? Me. What black man celebrate when another black man go to jail? Me.
That nigga's crazy, Mike. I don't know if he sounded like you, but damn, it hit different to hear it like that. But man, Mike, you the main one going. I know Mike is a proponent for it too, Mike. Is it foul or fair, Mike? Is he out of pocket to talk like he talking?
Hey, man, it's always out of pocket to shit on somebody on their downfall, bro.
I agree, man. I do think the one thing that the jail thing for most men got to understand is real, though, bro, Mike. Like you said, going to jail is a real thing that we're not talking about, and how it's going to affect you so much long term, Mike. You know what I'm saying? It really is, Mike. 2 more topics for my dog tonight, Mike. Let me hit the next one for you, Mike. Faison Love said Tubi will be bigger than Netflix. Take a listen.
Hollywood is over. Tubi is going to surpass Netflix. Okay? Because it's the only vehicle where you can say, hey, Mom, I'm on TV. And everybody in your neighborhood watches you on Tubi.
Okay.
Pockets of that around America.
True.
And then they fuck around and send you a little fucking check. You're in the business now. They're telling me, first of all, I would change that shot. Tubi's going to be bigger than Netflix. Okay. And I'm going to release my special on Netflix, on Tubi.
Okay.
So, I already have films on it, old films, whatever that I've done. But Tubi, there is no Hollywood no more. These studios are fucking closing. They're imploding. There's no money in it. Netflix fucked that money off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's no because we had the ancillary market. You had movies was in theaters 5 months.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Now it's like 2 weeks.
What?
And then it's on demand. Yeah.
Then it had on demand. Right? Going all the hotels. You check in a hotel.
Yeah.
Still in theaters.
Yeah.
Centers.
Yeah, now you go to Amazon Video and it's still in theaters on demand.
It's in the theaters and it's there.
And it's there. Yeah. Which one do you want to go to? You'll probably do it at home.
You definitely gonna do it at home. Hollywood is over.
Mike, I never thought about it until he broke it down, Mike. Are we in a transformation right now with even the movie industry?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You don't need much to make a movie no more. You don't need a Hollywood set. You don't need.
Your voice sound different, Mike. I can barely hear you. You hear me? Your audio sound bad.
Hold on, your audio sound bad on my end too. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hang up. Hold on. I'm gonna get back on. Hold on.
All right. Now, what Mike was saying, man, truthfully being told, man, the movie industry is way different now. I don't know if everything will ever be to what a point where you can make money and profit like you once could. And the deep part about it is that we are seeing this transition of Tubi. He ain't lying about the Tubi thing. Everybody's on Tubi doing things. Tubi is cutting people's checks left and right. And what they're doing that's so magnificent is that they're literally removing the middleman. Back in the day, there was a point where certain type of corporate could make whoever is going to be big. Your films, what you do, it's going to control, you know what I'm saying, what's going to be big, what's not. So you can actually see it from somewhere. Better now. I can hear you now, family.
Okay. So what I was saying was this, bro. Hollywood is slowly dying. Netflix. Nobody thought Netflix was going because it started out with like a mail-in subscription and they mail you movies, right? They even reason why Blockbuster went down and Redbox, right? But Netflix has now created their own studios. Netflix they have their own version of Hollywood. How many times have you seen a Hollywood movie on Netflix and now you seeing Netflix originals, right? So they have their own studio. They the platform and the movie manufacturer, right? The movie companies still have to go to all these movie theaters around the country and say, "Hey, will you play my movie in there? Hey, box office, will you play my movie in there?" Netflix ain't got to do that because 85 to 95 million people, even in other countries, have Netflix. So they could produce a movie. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. It's almost a monopoly. And him saying Tubi could be the next Netflix is very possible. I don't put nothing past nothing anymore now that you can stream. Stream is almost like how everybody ordering stuff off Amazon, and we never thought the mall would not be the mall. There is no mall, so
Facts.
we now I will say it's going to be a little bit harder for Hollywood to cease to exist than a mall, but think about how long it took Amazon to get them. I think Netflix can get them. I think we will start seeing like stars have their own thing. Like stars is a part of Hollywood, but think about it. We may look up and nobody fucking with Hollywood no more because it's
I'm
all in
just
house.
saying now, Mike, when last time you been to the movies, you got to be thinking.
Bro, I ain't been to the movies in a year. I sit at home. I sit at home. Cause why? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you the truth. And before that, I don't know when the last time I went to the movies.
Last time
I'm
I
a,
went to the movies was Sinners.
I
I don't know when they
nigga.
came out.
But why? I can sit at home.
I know. You're right.
Fire Stick, all that. And the movies don't do themselves any services by
They
making
don't.
everything dumb, stupid, expensive, right? So the movie itself is $20. Popcorn $20 for the small. Don't go get a drink. Now you just spent $40, $60 at the concession stand. So the movies is now $100 thing, right? So nobody is fucking with that. But also nobody is really fucking with Hollywood. They're not paying the writers.
Mike blacked out one more time. Mike is right though, man. When they not playing stuff, whenever you get into that point when you playing with the money with people, you good, fam. Go ahead, chop it up. What you was saying?
But think about it, they won't even paying the writers like that. I
They
could go to
weren't.
Netflix. Netflix is like your homeboy owns a studio and he mixing tapes and he making his own tapes, right? Eventually that nigga don't need to go to the big studio at all because he has his own shit and he producing his own shit. So Netflix is producing their own shit. That's why they so good.
I honestly think something else too, Mike, that Hollywood has fell into a problem with. They haven't produced movies that are really that we want to see. Where is the goddamn Frederick Douglass movie at, Mike? Where's any other movies they could be making money? They have picking an agenda and stuck with it. Dave Chappelle really hurt them, Mike, in my opinion. Remember that agenda, Mike, with the LGBT was so heavily infused, heavy? I think it hurt Hollywood, man. I really do think we're seeing the ramifications from that. People
I
have
would
said
agree.
we just not gonna fuck with it.
Right.
When y'all were telling me the kids could be, whatever they wanted to be, Mike, Dwayne Wade situation, people responded. People were like, nah, we ain't going for that.
But also, why, bro? It's the comfort of my home.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right though, Mike. You are spitting the it's hard to not people pay for comfortability now. They do. People pay for comfortability, they pay for access, they pay for the ability just to wake up and choose their own right. You ain't lying about nothing you saying, fam.
Think
It's
about it
just
like
scary.
this too. Think about it like this too. Um, I ain't gotta pay for shit. Like the movie is only in the movie theater for a very short time. Then it's on Netflix.
He hit that on the head. I did not think about that though, Mike. That was for real. Remember movies
That's
used to
how they
last
beat
for a
them.
while.
That's how they beating them too. Like a movie used to be in the theater for a damn month. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
2, 3, Mike.
yeah, you go to the theater now. You might not be able to see that movie next week.
You ain't lying about that, Mike. Sinners
Who
was the
is
only
keeping
movie I
Who
seen.
is keeping movie theaters open, bro?
Yeah. Older people, Mike. Couples that want to do date night. You know what I'm saying? They probably
Yeah.
keeping it open. But you ain't lying though. It definitely is a change on what they're going through and what they're experiencing in real time, Mike. It is. The last great topic for the night, Mike. Young boys are hold on, they are officially speaking out against Mike. I remember you had feelings about it. The Cassinet guy. Your thoughts, Mike. I want you to hear this video for the last topic for the night. Pay attention, Mike. Remember you had mixed feelings about him, but here they go.
To everybody who in the last however many months I've seen being like, oh, we love Kai Cenat. He's making his money. He's being such a positive influence. Okay. It is now incumbent on you to now defend this nigga where he won't defend himself. Because do you understand the behavior that has been allowed to happen on that side of the internet? The reason why these niggas are doing apology tours and saying that I got switched their image is because these niggas have been unabashedly racist this entire time. Because bro, it was cool, because it was trendy. Now Nazis are winning. Now niggas are getting prosecuted, niggas are getting deported and everything. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, thank you, Neon, for apologizing now. You pushed a generation of children here. Fuck everything you're talking about. Why is it that Kai Cenat only gets the praise when he's getting a positive influence on the youth and everything? But the niggas he's hanging around are teaching your little kid that saying nigga is not a bad thing. And you can go on the Breakfast Club and say apologies after your manager called the biggest streamer in the world the nigga. Complex is rating this nigga #1 for music influence.
Apology.
And we're allowing
Complex rated this nigga #1 for hip hop music influence. You are bullshit.
And we're sharing cake with the niggas who are calling you an N-word and laughing about it.
It never matters until it comes in your front fucking yard. And Aiden Ross fan base, when Aiden Ross fan base, when Kai Cenat fan base, when Neon fan base, when their people are starting to get deported, when all of that shit is starting to actually matter, same shit we said fucking 8 months ago, then they say, oh shit, a decent amount of my fan base is actually getting affected by this shit that I was low-key perpetuating.
Mike, to fill you the backstory, Mike, Kai Cenat, remember when he had that comment, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm different type of black. His homeboys he had that were Latino were comfortable saying the N-word around him. That's why that topic about the N-word has been coming up so much, Mike. You know how we felt about it. Of course, we spoke on it. But now in his front door, Mike, he's getting the fruits of his labor that people standing on him like, bruh, nah, we don't feel sympathetic. Send the Haitians home. So he's playing that game, Mike, like, no, we got to stick together, man. Relations are this, relations are that, Mike. I was like, man, wait till I let Mike see this right here, bro.
Ain't no sticking together, blood. Ain't no sticking together, blood.
Mike said Trump 2028. Make America great. Is that what Mike said? Make America great again, Mike.
Ain't no sticking together, blood. You thought it was cool when you was hanging around that Arab nigga and that white nigga saying nigga all the time, talking shit, and then his manager called you a nigga and that want a wake up call.
I don't
But
even understand, Mike, how we have debates like this and younger people act like that's cool. I really don't even understand it, Mike.
to what extent are we gonna sell our souls?
Uh-oh.
To what extent, bro? That almighty dollar makes people morals fade real quick, bro. Something that you really might not have been cool with, somebody paying you, now you cool with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much are we gonna sell this money and we gonna make this money that we okay with shit that we not okay with?
And Mike, can I say something? When did the lame streamers become popping niggas? Is it just me, Mike, or do all them cats seem kind of I speed seem kind of lame? Consonant. I
The
mean,
only
no
thing that
shade to
the
him,
only
Mike.
thing that I like Astro Speed. That nigga athletic, bro. This nigga is beating
I
every
get it, Mike, but you know in real life, if he
they
was
corny ass niggas. They
come
corny
on,
ass
Mike, what
niggas,
am
bro.
I missing? You know at Hampton he wouldn't be getting no cheeks. It's like they're
Oh.
deliberately platforming these guys. You know what I'm saying, Mike? It's like, bro, these guys ain't the cool
Cause Neon
cats.
corny as hell.
Corny, Mike. Like these not the cool cats, Mike. That's what's kind of shocking to me. It's like, oh, y'all being y'all plants almost. You know what I'm
Cause
saying, Mike?
I think DDG corny as a bitch too.
I get it, Mike. I just like you said, when you look at it and you listen and you hear it, it's just like it's almost like you feel like it's a selection process.
But I kind of like that they giving the corny niggas money, niggas showing that corny niggas winning. Cause we ain't
True.
had enough. We ain't had enough of that. We ain't had
That's
enough.
true. But Mike, these corny cats letting too much stuff slide. You letting Arabs call you the N-word, bro? Do you know in real life that he will get his shit punched in, Mike? What?
nigga, I had a situation at work and the nigga asked me, he ain't say no L word. Nigga, I looked into the eyes, said, nigga, I wish you would. I wish. I said, go ahead. Go ahead. He said, I have a question. I said, what? What's up, bro? He was like, I'm getting to know you. He's Indian. No, where's he from? Indian and Pakistani. And he was like, I just want to know why we can't say the N word. And I said, I want
He
to let
said
you.
that to you, Mike?
He said I'm just for this how they do it too. They be like for educational purposes only. I just want to know, like, he was like, how do you feel about other cultures saying the N word? I was like, bro, the only culture that can ever say the N word is African Americans. Period. I said, and I'm gonna tell you why. No one has endured what we have endured together, from Jim Crow to slavery to oh boy, hey, these next couple of times we need to go ahead and put that Native American "We Are Black" on here, bro.
For sure. You know I've been
Bro,
on that, Mike. But
bro,
keep cooking.
bro. You know,
Always.
my bad. I got sidetracked because
No,
I was like,
we'll break it up. We'll
I
break
was
it up.
like, bro, I need our people to know who we really are,
For sure.
because they came up with this farce that we all came from Africa and that it
No, for
no
sure.
that they switched it up. It's no way you can bring 400 million people over here on a boat, bro. No way, no way.
Cap,
And
big facts.
if you thinking that, you crazy.
Fact.
If you like, I really want our people to understand that if you really thought they brought 400 million people over here on a boat, nigga, you wow.
That's the reason why, Mike, they want us to go to their school so they can indoctrinate us. It's all deep, Mike.
Right. But I like
Keep cooking.
back to the topic at hand. You corny niggas can't be upset that now your homies and your family and all that shit is happening to y'all when y'all was okay with shit happening to other people. And then you was okay with selling your soul and letting other people and other races do things to us that they shouldn't have been doing. Now it's like, woe is me. Nah, nigga, ain't woe is you. Haitians, see you later. Any other race that is the bad shit is happening to that happen to look like me, nigga, it ain't no unity. Nigga, it won't no unity when them dogs was hitting my grandma and all them. It won't no unity then. It ain't no
Facts.
unity now. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to be like
Facts.
that, but
No, I get it.
y'all niggas ain't care.
No, facts, Mike. I agree with everything you saying, fam. I just, to me, Mike, it's so crazy when I hear it in real time. It's like, hey, bro, you are really trying to go against the grain and tell people what you ain't seeing or what you ain't hearing, but reality already hitting deep, bro.
But I want to know, like, what is, bro? I done watched them niggas, right?
Go ahead.
What is it that they doing that is worth them making millions?
Different generations, Mike, it don't fit for us. I always tell people that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't us. It is more of who they are, and they don't represent us, but they are supposed to rep the new school, what they're going through, what they got going on. So that's supposed to be what they're doing. But like you said, Mike, it's the cultural representation. Like who they really represent, Mike?
Bro,
What
but
pull does Kai Cenat really have? For
but
real.
is it not weird that you sitting online watching the nigga go outside and do things that you should be doing yourself?
But I agree with you. That's a generational gap that me and you have, Mike, because we are the last generation, Mike, that truly went outside. Truthfully, when you think about it, Mike, we're the last. I saw a video, Mike, that was really deep. We are the last generation to actually have real parties, Mike. Remember you went to a party, Mike, and you got a twerk, and it was dark, and you got the number, Mike? Think about the last time you went to something like that, Mike. Not a stand around, but an actual Mike. She got to look back at you, see if you about to get it.
Oh, you gotta get
Hey,
the
like, Mike,
approval.
I know
You
you.
gotta
When your
get
boy
the
got
approval.
hold you up, Mike.
Yeah,
When
those
the
were the
last,
days.
bro, I had to think about it, Mike. If you wanted to, if you 25 right now, Mike, you never went to a real party.
You never went to a real party.
You
Cause
never met with
what's
pitch
all
black,
this
Mike.
dancing shit they be doing?
Mike, you've never been to a real party. You got to think. So is that generational gap, Mike, is truly missing. Now, I will say, Mike, we are on the brink of it going back. I don't know if you heard Young Metro's album. You know, we had to go into the new music genre, give me my bike's music bag. I like that new Metro, Mike. I like that new
Bro,
Gunna.
I'm gonna tell you what, Gunna, the new Gunna is good. I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna tell you what album I have not been able to turn off. The Clips.
It's fire. Fire. Fire, Mike. I really think we're getting back to that point, Mike, when the young girl turns the phone light on, looks you in before you give rejection. Hey, big facts, dog. Hey, look, do you had this hold the L with her? You know what I mean? Big facts, no Bill Freeze word. Look, hey, that was a time, bro, where you really had to go through that motion where it was like,
Bro, what a time to be alive, cause if Shorty ain't twerk on you, you was ugly.
and you know what else too we forget, Mike? You ain't never really danced for real, bro. Now, Mike, literally every place in Houston, Mike, you came out here, sectioned out, everybody's sitting down. And you know why everybody complaining they don't meet nobody, Mike? Where's
Cause
a
they
place
scared
that
to
you
talk to everybody.
Well, Mike, where can you go to meet people?
The library.
That's it. I tell dudes all the time, Mike, you got a better opportunity to pull a joint in Target. In
100%.
Target. You can pull a joint in Target more easy than you can in the club, Mike. Think about that for a second.
Ladies, if you want to pull a man, go to Home Depot.
Home Depot, they don't want to talk. You know that, Mike. I'm in here trying to get this work, but you over here, it don't work. Stop giving them lies, Mike. If I'm working doing something, just don't talk to me. Listen, I'm trying to keep it real, Mike. Because you ain't doing nothing but distracting me, asking me a million questions.
Hey, but look, bro, I got to slide. I'm a wrap myself up.
Here you Jay, Mike, do you think?
Hey, find me at where McCall at. Page under construction. Coming soon. I got some new things coming for you. Page is under construction. Where McCall at, Mikey McCall. I leave you with this. Be conscious of the blessings that God is preparing and storing you in your life. When you ask God for something, you have to be prepared for the blessing to come. Because he gonna bless you with it, and our God has a great sense of humor. He may bless you with it, and you might not be ready for it, and you fumble the bag. But always be ready for the blessing. Be careful of what you ask for, because it will come, and you need to be a great steward of what you're asking for, and a great steward of what you already have. God is
Shout out
love.
to my dog. Good to see you, Mike. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the boot. Peace. As we go keep going, man, my today's lesson, man, as I continue to wrap it up for you guys, remember, man, fathers are so impactful, man, so needed, so requested, so wanted in life, man, that you see the reflection in real time. Today's lesson was on Shedeur Sanders and what it looks like to have a strong black father prepare you. You see Shedeur go through constant adversity, people talking crazy about his name, and actually being prepared and showing up. You saw this example of a black father mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually preparing his son. And you saw him rise to the occasion. Then you have another example, not talking bad about the brother, about Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman was a young man who was going through a mental abuse situation in an airport. And while going through a abuse situation in the airport, his first regard was to leave himself alone. Not to preserve himself, not to preserve his legacy, but to actually speak up for someone who disrespected him publicly. As a man, if any woman that you deal with ever disrespects you, bro, cut her off. Don't text her back, don't respond. Leave that situation dead where it needs to be. Fathers need to teach our sons early on why you need to have standards for yourself, why you got to take care of you, why you got to be selfish, why you got to put yourself first. Because if not, you're going to go in this world ill prepared. I don't want any black man to go in this world ill prepared because the word and strikes are already against you. We are living in a 21st century grade of woman. not the 20th century. I know you hear the 20th century man logic being applied towards you. Do not fall for it. It is a different world, a different mindset, a different way of thinking, a different thought process that you must adjust to. Don't complain with them. Move with your feet. Move with your feet and adjust accordingly. As I'm here with you now, it's your boy, King Crowder, man, back with another edition of Live on Sunday, man. I hope you learned something. I hope you got something from tonight's broadcast. That's always what I want to do here from you. Recommendations for the week. If you want to know anything you should read, man, How to Talk to Anyone. It is the most phenomenal book I've ever read in my life. Why is it phenomenal? Tricks, skill sets, anything to do with business. I always want to give you something that's phenomenal to read. How to Talk to Anyone, 29 tricks. Short read, very educational, very informative, very much a hit, man. I read it once a year, and I definitely think it's something you should promote and add to your collection and repertoire. Next up, Things I Wish My Parents Would Have Taught Me by your boy truly. Amazon cart. Add it to it if you need it. Amazon, Google in Terrell Crowder. That is something. Things I Wish My Parents Would Have Taught Me. A breakdown on most things we talk about in this podcast, man. And as we leave tonight, I want you to do something for me. Check on your friends and family. Check on your loved ones. Check on your people. Make sure you enjoy and live the best life of your week. Remember, you are responsible for you and your happiness. Pursue it, chase it, go after it, make it a priority. Ignore the fate and make sure you live for you. It's your boy, King Crowder, back again with another edition of Live on Sunday, man. Comment, like, subscribe, share to the channel. Make sure you leave any feedback to me, good, bad, or indifferent, about the topics and discussions we had today. Hopefully you learned something. Remember, black man, you are the best fathers. Live for it, enjoy it, celebrate it, mean it. Until next time, enjoy your week. Again. Hey.